Why did y'all put me right after that? So we have to like
Because we
transition
wanted
to the
to
weather now somehow.
We wanted to see your reaction, but I made the comment when we were talking about running that story today. I like to eat the skin on the kiwi. I think it tastes good.
Whoa.
I do too.
What?
Thank you, Whitney.
You like nibble on it.
No.
It's very, very sweet. It tastes good.
We need to take a poll on this. I've never heard this
I don't
before.
know.
I know.
it's
I
the
want to hear
whole-
if other people do too. That's funny.
Like, I don't know if you have to eat the skin to get the constipation benefit.
Can you speak on that?
I don't know. I'll have to do more research. All right, Whitney, how's our weather looking?
All right, so it's pretty good. I feel like kiwi's a summer fruit, so let's transition into talking about summer-like weather this afternoon. Running about 15 above the average in Waco right now, so we did hit 93. This afternoon, average being just below 80 or right at 80 degrees. It's obviously warm out there. It is also very, very dry. We were just, Matt Farrell and I, we were talking about how we used to live in West Texas for some time. They're used to relative humidity values that are very, very low, like we're getting right now. We're not here in Central Texas. Yeah, it's down. It's dry air we have in place. Sometimes this happens in fall. Winds are out of the south, not really helping with these things. Gusting up to 20-25 miles an hour throughout the day today, so it was quite windy at times. I did notice that at lunch. I definitely don't want to be burning brush, and I'm probably going to say that more than once over the next couple of minutes. It's warm, it's dry, winds are up as well. 95 degrees in Comanche right now, by the way. 92 in Temple and Waco. It is 93 degrees in Hearne right now under partly cloudy skies. You can tell where this next cold front is at. Yes, winds are shifting once again in the overnight hours and tomorrow morning. You can see there's a 20-degree difference between Amarillo and Lubbock. There's only about an 80-mile difference between those locations. So they are seeing that more potent of a drop in temperatures this afternoon. Like I said, it's going to take a while for the cold front to get here. When it does, winds will shift out of the north and high temperatures. At least we won't be in the lower to middle 90s for a couple of days. We'll be in the 80s overnight lows tonight. Upper 60s near 70. You can see front's going to reach our northwestern quadrant a little bit earlier, and they're going to dip down to about 60, maybe even some 58, 59 degree readings versus Brazos Valley sitting at 74, 75 in the morning. But overall, you won't notice too much of a temperature drop. Now tomorrow afternoon, I believe this is for some reason still pulling in today's, but tomorrow I would say we're going to be more like 82, 83. The front rolls through. It's not going to drastically drop our temperatures, but like I said, it's going to keep us out of the 90s, which will be nice. Let's talk about wind speeds. I want to purposely show this graphic because we do have that elevated risk with the dry air we have in place. The winds are up. It's been dry for several weeks at this point. Basically, we have everything that we need for that grass fire risk. So winds are still out of the south right now, gusting upwards of 20-25 miles an hour. Front gets here while we're all asleep and or, depending on where you're at, early tomorrow morning. Winds are still going to be gusting well over 20 miles an hour. We could even see some 30-mile-an-hour readings. Winds will be out of the north tomorrow with very dry air still in place. We roll on into Wednesday and we'll finally see winds start to calm down and back out of the south. And I mentioned earlier in my first weather, if you weren't watching quite yet, if you have allergies like me, we've got south winds, south, north every few days, and it kind of shakes things up in my opinion anyway. That's my current theory. It's just making my allergies worse. But so rain chances likely going to hold off. Now, the further southeast that you are, there's technically a small chance you see some light activity tomorrow with that frontal boundary pushing through. We have a lull between things essentially on Wednesday. We try to warm back up before our next front gets here this weekend. Best chance for rain. It's going to start Thursday, peak on Friday, and early on Saturday. You can see we could get multiple rounds of rain. Good news being some folks, especially east of 35, could get over an inch of rain over the next 7 days, a lot of which would be in that window, the back half of this 7-day forecast. So I'm glad to finally see some better rain chances here in some 70s and 80s. I will take it.
I think all of us will. As a reminder, you can download the 6 Plus app to keep up with that always changing.